Governor Amuneke, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. You rule a land where hunger has become a normal breakfast and fear an official national anthem. Yet you walk around, smiling like everything is fine, sharing fake gifts, shaking hands. Yet your people are starving behind you. Tell me, Governor, how did insecurity become cheaper than food? When did ransom payments turn into a daily transaction, like buying airtime? When did kidnapping stop being a crime and start looking like a registered profession under your watch? Because in your watch, terrorism works full-time, bandits work overtime, and citizens survive on God time. What a reversed government. And yet, you boldly appear on the TV, saying the nation is progressing. Progressing to where? To whose benefits? To whose expense? Governor Amuneke, we have watched your leadership closely, and what we see is not leadership. It is a long-running tragedy. Wearing mustard yellow agbada, you say you value your people, but innocent people are rotting in jail for crimes they didn't commit. Why the real criminals are treated like stakeholders? You say you care, but you leave families to bury their children, father, mother, and you call it a minor incident. You say you are building the nation, but all we see are graves, growing faster than development. And now, you want another tenor. You want the same people you broke to clap for you again. Let me remind you something, Governor Amuneke. Even a hungry man can still prefer hunger over the insecurity you created. That is the nation you built. You remind me of a magician who steals the watch from a man and then asks the same man for the time. And the painful part, you still have supporters. People who clap for you. A leader who sees the chaos, hears the cries, and still pretends nothing is happening. That leader is not just careless, he's dangerous. Because a leader who watches his people die is worse than the enemy holding the gun. So tell me, Governor Amuneke, how do you sleep knowing citizens can't? How do you eat when people scrape plates of hope every day? How do you campaign when you should be apologizing? How do you breathe knowing people go missing? The same way phone networks disappear suddenly without explanation. But here's the deepest truth. A leader who cannot protect his people has no moral right to govern them. And when history is finally written, leaders like you won't be remembered for your speeches, your ribbon curtains, or your smiling billboards. You will be remembered for the lives that ended because you refused to act. Governor Amuneke, you may pretend not to hear us, but one day, your conscience will speak louder than all your political praise singers. And when that day comes, remember these quotes. Power protests you for a moment, but truth judges you forever. So, Governor Amuneke, what will your legacy be? A leader who saved his people, or a leader who watched them die and called it politics?
Let's see the edit.
Yes, the edit always look clean, but don't forget, history is the final editor.